Hello, and welcome to Patti Knits and Spins. I'm Patti. You can find me on Ravelry as Pattisand. There is a group, Patti Knits and Spins podcast, so please come and join me. When I do show notes, they are on pattiknitsandspins.blogspot.com. I am also on Instagram, and there I am, Pattisand631. You no longer have to request because I have made it a public pictures instead of private. So please, come follow me on Instagram and I will follow you back. Today is September 6th, 2014, and this is episode 36. Now, it could have several names. It could have Darn Cold, Empty Nest, Hardly Any Crafting, and I think that's it. Okay, so you choose which one you think is the best. So if you are a first-time viewer, thank you so much for coming in and checking out my channel. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you for coming back week after week. On this week's program, I will be talking about my whips, my faux, my nap, stitching, which covers purchases, errata, September Cal, my stash flash, and whatever crosses my mind. So, get your beverage of choice. This week is Dasani flavored water, which is pineapple coconut. It's very good. I would recommend it. The only reason I'm trying it is because it was on sale. Yeah, I roll that way. Get your craft of choice. Sit back, relax, and let's chat. I'm going to open up this week with the September Cal information. I am running my Cal just like Steve and Callie from Dramatic Knits. Any finished objects doesn't have to be started in the month of September, can be posted there. Please no chatter. Please be a member of the group or you cannot win it. The $10 giftable prize. The $10 giftable pattern from Ravelry is what each month is going to happen. And I'm going to do this for a little while. So come join the group, put your finished objects in, knitting, spinning, stitching, weaving, felting, whatever fiber craft you like to do, go ahead and add it there. Whips. No work on the sweater. The wink did not even get touched. I looked at it, and I was no brain capacity to do that. I didn't really start crafting until Thursday of this week because I have not been feeling well. If you recall last week, I was having stomach issues. Well, that finally ended on Monday, that ended on Wednesday. I got hit with the sinus cold of all time. I have not had a head cold in forever. But here I am with the head cold. So much fun. So I have no brain power. And when I have no brain power, what can you do? So my whips this week, since I didn't do those things, is I went ahead and grabbed a thing of, this is the Rowan denim. And I am making Mr. Bakery Bear a pair of pants. Now this one took me 3 different tries on 3 different sized needles. First I tried the 5 because it is a so-called worsted weight cotton. So the 5 is a 375, I believe. Yeah, 5 is a 375. That was too big. So then I went down to the 3, which is a 3.25. That was too big. These are my size 1.5, which is a 2.5 signature 5-inch spears of death. They work, but man, are they sharp. This is the first time I've used them. I bought them at Sock Summit in 2011. Yeah. Hold on. This episode might have a lot of breaks, and if I do it correctly, you really won't be able to see it because I'm a coughing fool. Okay, back to these. This is the first time I have used my signature stilettos in size 5. When I was standing in line at Sock Summit, I did test the size 4, and the size 4, or the 4-inch, I'm sorry, the 4-inch has, the one end is a little bit rounded so that you can't stab yourself with these. The 5s don't, and the 6s don't. I didn't like the 6s, and the 5s are a little bit small for me, but I'd rather have them a little small than too big and always in my way. So here is what I've gotten done so far, and I think that these will fit my Mr. Bakery Bear. I was really hoping to get these finished, but after the 3rd attempt, you're not going to get them that fast. The second work in progress we have this week, I got the socks on the needles. Yeah, you can go round and round and round and only have to back it up twice because you forgot an increase when you're not feeling well. So this, of course, is going to be my normal sock, which is the cast on 28, go up to 68. These are on a size, US size 1, which is a 2.25 millimeter. My Addy Sock Rockets, which I am so much in love with. And when my other needles start to break, I'm going to get more of these Addies. And if you recall, these are the Sensations Truly pattern in the red and pink. Tell me where they're getting the red and pink. That sure looks like pink and purple to me. But I'm not going to argue. These socks are my 9th pair of stripy socks for the year. For the Stockinette Zombie Stripe Knit-Along. So, they're in my Hawaii bag that I got from Melski. Now, my finished object I'm going to kind of cheat about. I usually have a dishcloth that I don't even talk about on the needles in my car. So in case I get, stopped somewhere and I don't have anything to knit on, I usually have a washcloth. I have a washcloth out of Sugars and Cream. As you see, I didn't weave the ends in. Yeah, so I finished this, I think, last week. Or the week before. Yeah, it must have been the week before, but I wanted to have a finished object. So here we go. And I knit that on a size 8 US. And I can't remember what a size 8 is right offhand, and I don't have anything right next to me to tell me. So, we're just going to go on from there. My nap, which is Needle Adjacent Project, is the Ross from, who is Scrappy Lad from Smells Like Yarn podcast, is doing a stitch along, which is a dishcloth along. And this one I was really interested in because this is called the Spongy Dishcloth. You can slip your hand in between it. This is by Stephanie Linder. It is from this year, August of 2014. She uses a size 8 millimeter, or a size 8, size 8, 5.0 millimeter. Says it uses about 50 yards of, she says, Knit Picks Dishy or Dishy Multi. I'm going to use Sugar and Cream. And since you knit it in the round, you need to have it on small needles, small circumference, like a 12, I think, is what she says. Or a 9. I don't see it in here. But it is knit in the round. It's knit like a sock, so it's knit like a tube. And so this is what I'm going to be starting. And I'll get you a picture of it here. I like it because you can stick your hand in there and you can scrub all your cares away. So I'm going to be doing that. And that'll probably go on the needles in the next week or two. Because I have decided, I should have said this, but I am going to take a trip to the frog pond. And in that trip to the frog pond is going to be the Blue Ocean lace. The Blue Ocean lace shawl. I don't like big open lace like that. I don't like knitting lace weight yarn and a size 11. I'm not liking it at all, and why would I keep doing it if I'm not even going to like the finished project? So this week I'm going to visit the frog pond, and I'm going to rip out that pattern, and then I think I'm not going to rewind or reskein that. I'm just going to leave it because I might do some other kind of shawl with it. If I can find another 800 yard-ish project, I'm going to go ahead and just start that. Probably might not be this month, it may be next month or the month after. It all depends on if I ever get brain capacity back, which I'm hoping. I mean, it's getting better, but it's just not fun when you look at something and go, I really want to do that, but yeah, I really don't want to do that. That's my issue right now. No spinning, no weaving, and there has been no stitching. But I found some really cute, cool stitching things this week. I went to Hirschner's, and if you like Nora Corbett, you might like this is her Halloween fairy. And I have it ordered right now, but Hirschner and I are discussing because it came out of my PayPal account, but did not download like it should have. So I have an email into Hirschner's about it. $3.99. It uses DMC, crinoline, and beads. I think it is so cool. This pattern is from 2008, and like I said, it is $3.99 right now off of Hirschner's website. So that is really nice. And Hirschner is HERRCHNERS.com. And this product number is 900017. And there is a couple of Nora Corbett patterns there if you want to check that out. But I'm thinking that if Hirschner and I talk and discuss and we get this figured out, I could crank that out. I don't think I could get it done for this Halloween, but I think maybe next year sometime. For $3.99 just for the pattern, I thought that was a really good deal. So that's really cool. And the next thing goes for the errata, because I kept saying pumpkin stitchery wrong. It's the frosted pumpkin stitchery the frosted pumpkin stitchery .bigcartel.com. And right now they have put up their new autumn sampler PDF cross stitch, and I think it's on sale until Sunday, so you probably won't see it from this one, but it's $12.95. I really like the full moon, which is number 19. I'm not going to jump on this time. I have way too many other projects that I want to do next year, so and I have too many projects going now, but you might like it. They have some other ones that they're starting. Let me pop over. They have a Autumn Harvest Festival coming out, and that one is $12.95 or $11.95. I'm sorry. Jeez. If you like Halloween, there is a spooky Halloween one, and that's $13.95, and that one was from last year. So there you go. I like the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I think that their stuff is really cute, and who knows, you might like it too. So pop over to thefrostedpumpkinstitchery.bigcartel.com for your stitching likes. Check out Hirschner. Hirschner is running a Halloween stitching sale right now. You might find something else you like there. I went ahead and started kitting up 2 other projects that I want to do in the next year or 2. I am doing Save the Stitches, which is that black work journey. It is free I don't have the website right now, but it's a UK website, and I know a lot of the stitchers have seen, and it's huge. I'm doing it on 14 count Aida, and I think it was like, what did I see? It was like 14 wide and 27 long. So I have this huge piece of Aida, which is 30 by 36. So I have the Aida. I printed out blocks 1 through 3, and then my ink died. But I also picked up 2 of the size 12 black, and then 3 of the other black. And I decided to go with the, let's see, I think this is the pewter, the copper, and the gold. And I have a lot, and I mean a lot, of different colored beads. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go ahead and pick up beads or just have fun with the beads that I have. Because I know I have lots of little black seed beads. Phone. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I am on phone call tag with my grandmother. Since she only lives 2 blocks away from me now, she calls me every day. And if I don't answer her call, she'll call the house and she'll panic, and it's just easier to answer her phone call when she calls me the first time. Before I came back, I decided to rewatch the section that I had just done, and I already have another errata. It's Herrschner's, HERRSCHNERS.com. So check out Herrschner's. They're great. I really liked. I looked through their thing and I was really surprised to see that. Nora Corbett, check it out. The second thing I kitted up this week is my Heaven and Earth design that came in on Monday. Yeah, this came in on Monday. This is the Alice and Snow White in the large format. There you go. I do not get them downloaded to me because I am afraid of losing it, since I have lost pictures and songs and everything else when my computer dies on me, and I kill a lot of computers. So I went ahead and I get the large format so it's easier for me to read. You can get a download with a small and a large format, or you can get mailed to you large and small format. This one is a little bit more expensive because it is the large format, but I'm okay with that. I really absolutely love the faces on these girls. I am not a goth girl, but I don't know what it is about their faces that I absolutely love. This Heaven and Earth design may move up. It probably will move up, and you might be starting to see that in the next couple of months. I am waiting for the fabric. I ordered it from ABC Stitch. Most of the time, I've been ordering my fabric from 123 Stitch. So I decided I would give ABC Stitch a shot and see what they're like. But the floss, that huge bag of floss, there is 13 black flosses in there. Yeah, 13. And then you see there's a couple of those, so I might have to go. Those are ones I had in the stash that I've used on other projects, so we'll see if I have enough of that. I might have to go get more of those, but I might as well start off with that. There is 89 different colors. There's no beads and no half stitches, so that's very, very nice. I went to 3 different stores here in town. I went to Walmart, which is 30 cents a skein. Michael's was 34 cents a skein, and Joann's is 49 cents a skein. So when I found out that that Walmart was 30 cents a skein, I was happy, but they didn't have a lot. I think I spent like $14 at at Walmart. And if they didn't have enough, like if they didn't have 2 and I needed 2, then I skipped it and went to Michael's and then Joann's, because I wanted to get it all in the same dye lot, and so that worked out really well. I picked up the crinoline at Krennic. Ooh, it's not crinoline, it's Krennic. So I've said that incorrect too a couple of times. So it's Krennic. I picked up the Krennic, which is, of course was the $4 one, not the $1.79 one at Joann's. So I am, like I said, I'm waiting for the fabric. It was shipped at shipping this week. So it should be here next week. Very happy. So that is my stitching, and I have not... The clue came out, of course, for the Once Upon a Time from the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I looked at it. It's really cute. Put it back in its case, which is way over here. And that's as far as I got. I will not be... I'm hoping that my fog is lifting enough that maybe by tonight or tomorrow, before the birthday parties, the summer birthday parties happen here, and then I'll start working on that again because I do want to get that finished. Okay, I'm looking around and I have completed the knitting and the stitching portion of this show. If you are not interested in a stash flash, I will see you next week, hopefully without the cold and the cough and the clearing of the throat. I'm sorry about that. As I do it again, I'm going to take a drink and say, I am a Blue Moon Fiber Arts junkie. When I first discovered Socks That Rock, I went a little crazy. I have a lot of Socks That Rock. I have a lot of Socks That Rock that are really similar, and yeah, but I'm happy with what I have of Socks That Rock, so that's good. I'm very happy with it. So we're just going to jump right in. This one is, and most of my stash of Socks That Rock is medium weight. I like medium weight. I like the way they knit up in socks. I've made two surprise jacket. I've made two of those I have one for a girl baby and one for a boy baby. And I've made a couple of little baby hats in socks. This one, of course, is medium weight, and all of my Socks That Rock was before they upped the price and upped how much yardage you get. So these are about 380 yards per skein. This one is I Love What You're Wearing, and I tried to make something out of it and didn't like it, so I just went ahead and reskeined it. So that's why this one looks different. So I'll show you the two different ones. And this one, I'm not sure what it is. A friend gave it to me, but we're both convinced that it is Socks That Rock because it has that same texture and the same twist. So, and it's medium weight. So we're not sure what that is, but I like it. No, it's not that either. Okay. I was thinking it was Rocky Horror because I had Rocky Horror sitting right here, but it's not. Okay, this is Rocky Horror. That chocolate up there, isn't that pretty? I just love how this turned out. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And then I have Bleeding Hearts. I thought about doing another that heart sock. I can't think of it right off the hand, and doing that one. So pretty. I'm sorry, I'm crunching on a throat lozenge. This one is Chickadee. Very, very cute. And then I have Strange Brew. I bought Rocky Horror and Strange Brew all about the same time. I really liked the Halloween colors that year, and I just love it. I think it's gorgeous. And you'll see a lot of pinks and reds in my Socks That Rocks. Yeah. Ruby Slippers. I'm going too fast, I'm sorry. I keep hearing the door open and close because the middle kid the baby's home picking up his stuff. He moved out. I should have explained that. He moved out on Monday. So, yeah. This one is My Blue Heaven, and I got this right after it was available, after the club color, when it was the club color. Oh, I have a friend who was in the club, and she got that order, and I went, My Blue Heaven, gorgeous! I have Goody Goody. So pretty, 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 pretty. I've never been in their, never been in their club, but I did buy a club from a friend, because she didn't want it. My bestie, who gave me the other Socks That Rock that we're not sure about, gave me Mr. Green Jeans. I think that's very pretty. That dark color just gets me. It's so pretty. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this stuff. I mean, it's just so beautiful. I thought about doing like color work and things, and a big huge shawl, and every time I go to use it, no, I don't want to. No, it needs to stay in the stash. That's my biggest problem with Socks That Rock. This one's Lover's Leap. Look at that. I mean, that's just like pink. I'm not good at describing colors, and I don't know fuchsia from a hole in the ground, but gorgeous. This one is Watermelon Tourmaline. I think this one's very pretty. I like that pop of peach in there. I think that's very interesting. And that green. This one is Little Bunny Foo Foo. Yeah, he's popping through the forest, scooping up those field mice and bopping them on the head. My kids used to laugh when we'd play that game. They thought that was awesome. So, especially when they got to bop their brothers on the heads, they thought that was great. Rhodite. I don't know. Here, I'll hold it. Maybe you guys can see the name of that one. But I'm so drawn to their pinks, especially that hot, vibrant pink. And I think that's fuchsia down there, right? Is that fuchsia? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, then I have Pop Rocks. Remember Pop Rocks? They still have Pop Rocks. I think that's kind of cool. I have candy from when I was a kid. There was a candy store at the end of the street that my grandmother lived in West Virginia. And we used to get dots there. That was lots of fun. Firebird! Some of the colors, you look at them and you wonder if they really work together, but I think they do. I think that they turn out really interestingly fabulous. This is my only skein of lightweight. And this one was 160 yards, and it was from the club. That the lady that had it didn't like it, so I purchased it from her. And it is Pepe Le Pew. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And I have one more skein. If you remember, I talked about having Alaska Nancy's. I had 2 skeins of Alaska Nancy, or the Fireweed Dye Works fiber. And I could, or skein of yarn, and I could only find one. Here it is. Here's the second one. This is called Red and Blue, and this is a kettle dyed sock yarn. So this is not her striped. But it looks like cranberries, blueberries, and then the green from their leaves. And I think it is gorgeous. I bought this at Inua. She still sells, she still sends her yarn to Inua Wool Shop here in Fairbanks. So it's very, very nice. That, my friends, is Flash Your Stash. I think that is all I have for this week. I still have some more stash to flash, so over the next couple months I'll be flashing of stashes here and there. I think, though, that ooh, wait a minute. Did I forget one? I sure did. Here is one more skein of medium white in the Mystic Kelp. Yeah. My table over here is pretty small, so it all fell off. Oh, this one fell off. I don't see any other ones, so we did good. We only lost one. That's pretty good. So anyway, I am hoping to go to the frog pond, work on Wink, work on the sock, and get the pants done. I'm going to get Mr. Bakery Bear's pants done. I will be inserting a picture either in the front of the video of Bakery Bear in my yard or in the back of this thing of this video. So, I guess, guys, that's it. Except to tell you that we've already had our first hard frost. It was 26 degrees. Brr. One night, my husband almost got pulled over by a police officer because his windshield was only halfway thawed out. Oops. We need to round up all the scrapers and... Yeah, I'm mean. I make him park outside and I get the garage. Only way to go. The leaves are changing. We've got leaves falling in the backyard. He hasn't been able to mow the yard because it's been raining. And when it's not raining, he's been working 7 days a week. So, sorry about the so's and the ums this week. I'm just looking outside and I can see the neighbors' trees. There's an alley that's in between our houses, but their birch trees are all turning yellow. My chokecherry tree is getting some red leaves on it, so I like when they turn red. I think that's very pretty. But I don't like raking. I hate raking leaves. Hate it. I don't like the outdoors, so why would I like raking leaves? I don't. Okay, so we're going to wrap this up, and I'm going to say that whatever you craft, I hope you craft it to your heart's content, and I hope you come back next week. And Dan, I hope you start to feel better. Yeah, that's all I've got to say for this week. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye.